It's something you give me that good. You give me that.
Hello, boos and light beings. What is good? It is Light.Tarot.Alana. And what is up? I miss y'all so much. And we are back. I'm energized. I'm feeling so whole. More to come on where I've been, but most importantly, I want to focus on y'all today and what I can give y'all. So today is focused on an energy reading, an energy check-in. So we're just going to check in and see where you're at. Okay, it's going to be a pretty quick reading. I'm going to pre-shuffle the piles. So when you see me, you're going to get the info right away. All right. See? Okay, so before I shuffle the piles, I just want to take a moment to sit in gratitude, to really root myself in y'all's energy who are tuning in. I thank you, your guides, and spirit for connecting us so that the messages that you need to know, the information that needs to be sent to you will come with ease and discernment and grace, and most importantly, from a place of love. So you can stand in your authentic light and shine bright, baby boos, okay? So we're going to be doing an energy reading. We're going to tap into your energy, see where you're at. And then I also have oracle cards on the side for any loving guidance that we may need. So without further ado, I'm going to insert a picture of the piles. Let y'all pick what your intuition. Get creative. Have fun. This shit is it's love. It's light. It's dope, right? So have fun. Get creative. Really feel it from your heart space. And let's get into your energy, boo-boo. Let's do it. Hello, loves and boos that chose pile number 1. So this is the current energy that I'm getting, that I'm sitting in on, that spirit, the universe, God, goddess wants you to be aware of. So I currently see that you are shifting. You're shifting and you're progressing out of a space. I see that you really took the time to sit around with yourself and your emotions and what you want. Not only what you want to cultivate, but where you're at. And I see this energy of lack, whether that's lack in the form of finances, lack in the form of emotional fulfillment, especially. I see you coming out of a struggle. Specifically, spirit is really focusing on replenishment because you have the star come out. I only wanted 3 cards, but y'all got 4. So the star is really prominent. Something during Aries season. So it's about to begin. Aries season is about to start. The spring equinox is on the 20th and the 21st of March when I'm filming this reading. This is timeless. However, Aries season is very important. So watch out once the spring equinox hits. I feel like this is when it's going to start to speed up, because I meant to say Aquarius and I said Aries. So there's a reason why. And so this is showing me that you're really coming from a place of replenishment because you've sat with the things that you no longer want within your life, and you're deciding to move past. I see y'all moving past the lack and deciding to go for that fulfillment. And so right now, this is where y'all are at with replenishing, really stripping yourself down and replenishing. I feel like Saturn has been teaching y'all a lot of lessons because we have the Hierophant at the back of the deck. So no, with Saturn, I love to call Saturn Daddy Saturn. And so with Daddy Saturn, even though he can be strict, he is the planet of karma, the lessons that he teaches us, the rewards that we reap from that are so sustainable and long lasting. They become our foundation. And so what I'm seeing here, also May is going to be a prominent month. So like Aries season, things are going to start picking up. And then Taurus season, I feel like is when I just heard completion. So there's an element of becoming whole, because when we talk about healing is to be whole. I believe that's the root of the word, is whole. And so when we work on healing, it's coming back to our wholeness, who we are. And so I feel like May is really going to be like you're going to be so settled in your wholeness. But yeah, I see y'all deciding not to settle for the lack that's around you. And again, whatever way that lack has come to you, whether if it's lack of romantic relationships that really, or like a partner, whether if it's lack in like feeling like you have friendships that really support you and like what you need emotionally. But this is also showing me there is a close connection. Well, so Spirit wants me to highlight the saying, as within, so without. And essentially how I break down that what we feel internally reflects our external. And so you've really been / are currently in the energy. You're in the energy of sitting with how you feel inside, knowing that you're not happy with how you feel inside or externally. So what I'm seeing is that you're currently in the energy about to, for some of y'all, you're just beginning. For some of y'all, you've already been in this energy and you're currently transitioning, because I see movement. But I see y'all really sitting in with that energy and deciding to make a change, and knowing that it starts from within and it's going to reflect externally, because at the end we have the 10 of Cups. This is rainbow. This is complete wish fulfillment, right? So you go from 4 of Cups to 10 of Cups, the 4 to 10. And again, remember how I said completion, feeling whole? That's what the 10 is. That's what the 10 is, completion. Now let's see, which one do I want to, yeah, y'all are going to get my Angels deck. We're going to get just extra guidance as you are transitioning, because it definitely feels like a transition. This is not stuck energy. So if you're currently feeling stuck, you have no need to feel that way. Know that your energy is moving and progressing. There's nothing here that's showing me that it's not. Now let's see. What closing messages does Spirit have for you? Let's shuffle and find out. All right. Spirit, those that chose pile number 1, what closing messages and guidance do you have for them? Any other? Thank you. Beautiful. Okay, so we have the card Composure. And then we also have learning experiences. And back of the deck, we have Mother, Father, God energy. So what this is telling me, the learning experiences, I'm gonna go off of this, riff off of this, and then I'm gonna read the book for this, because that's what I feel called to do. And so with the learning experience, this is just confirming to me that Saturnian energy that you've been experiencing, and the fact, like Even look at the image of this person in this card. They are completely holding their heart and they're letting that be their guide. That's exactly what y'all are doing. You're understanding the power that you have, right? Because also, like, look at all of this beautiful, magnificent light and magic coming from this soul, coming from within. So you're really recognizing the power that you have from coming within, and you're taking the time with the composure to alchemize that, to also set that in. And so this is with learning experiences, Saturn, this is something that Saturn has taught you that has become a big lesson, and now it is your guide. Because again, that's the beautiful part with Saturn energy. The beautiful part with Saturn energy is that it teaches us. It forever teaches us. Ooh, I'm also being called to talk about the Mother, Father, God, Spirit. What is this about? Mother, Father, God. It's that element of completion, that element of wholeness. Because when we look at God and the goddess, that is the ether and the earth, the physical and the non-physical. They are two polarities of one whole, right? They're not separate. People have tried to make that shit separate, but it's really not. They're literally two polarities of a whole. And so this is really about you coming to wholeness and you connecting that God and goddess energy within yourself. Ashe. And then I want to read composure, because I feel like these are going to be some guiding words and messages. So we have composure. It says, your message. Take time to gather your thoughts and energy. Exactly what you've been doing with this Four of Cups energy. This is the energy that I'm picking up that y'all are currently in. Take time to gather your thoughts and energy, because there's a good chance that you're experiencing a built-up of frustration and annoyance at this time. You are a passionate, loving, and joyful being. Let me say that again. You are a passionate, loving, and joyful being. But at this time, you don't want to be taken for granted or underestimated. Again, with your external environment, you're like, this is not, no. The warrior within you wants to rise up and fight, or at least prove your skills, talent, and worth. But drawing this card indicates that right now, you're not going to be respected or heard in the way you deserve. Angel wisdom is guiding you to retreat, reflect, and compose yourself before proceeding further. So take time to ask your angels and guides to help you compose your thoughts and your energy. Know that the divine hand of God, goddess, is upon this situation and everyone involved, and there is no need to worry about anyone's karma. Talk about Daddy Saturn, he's going to take care of the karma. There's no need to worry about anyone's karma but your own. Just retreat, refuel, and regain your composure. I will also read the extended message. Extended message. This card encourages you to step into the energy of equanimity. Equanimity is a Zen-like state in which you refrain from reacting to a situation out of fear and separation. Right now, angels of pure divine love are helping you feel guarded and guided, and encouraging you to recognize that you have an incredible force of love within you. Yes. I'm also feeling really called to tell y'all before we depart that something that's becoming very prominent to me is that y'all are rooting yourselves in love and making decisions from that place of love instead of rooting yourself and making decisions from a place of fear and lack. So that's where y'all's energy is at currently. Thank y'all so much for connecting to me and my energy. If you would love to continue to connect, support, Me, my Instagram, TikTok, all that jizzy jazz will be down below. I'm also available for personal readings, which I'm currently re-upping my rates, okay, because your girl knows her worth, all right? So I will talk to y'all soon, my loves, and until next time, stand in your authentic light and shine bright, baby boos. I love you. Hello, loves, boos, and light beings. That shows pile number 2. Let's get into your energy. So currently, what I'm sensing with your energy and what spirit is letting me know that you are very much taking the time to look inward. I'm seeing that a lot of you have big hopes and dreams, because we have the Star card, the back of the deck. Boop. And you see how like high this star is up in the sky, but that spirit is also calling me to point out all this darkness over here. So this is telling me that y'all may, like, y'all have these dreams and these goals, however, are in a place of the unknown and really sitting in the unknown, and almost like you're in this place where you're waiting to be struck by inspiration, by passion before you make any moves. Especially if y'all have businesses, like entrepreneurs, and you do your own like business things. I see y'all have decided to take a step back and really anchor into that guiding light, because I feel like there has been a loss of motivation and inspiration, which is why y'all are going inward in order to rediscover it. Because what I'm seeing with the 8 of Wands in reverse, or is it 7? Oh, I was right. 8 of Wands in reverse. It's like y'all are kind of feeling drained. Like all of this energy creation is going down into the unknown. And so y'all are kind of just really in a state of like, I don't know. I really don't know. And that's being also reflected in the 2 of Pentacles reverse. But with the 2 of Pentacles reverse, this is an unexpected transformation. Spirit is really honing and rooting y'all in that this has been, take this as confirmation that this is the correct decision. Like y'all are still on the path. And that this is being very supported by the universe, because I'm not seeing anything that is suggesting that you should move. This is very much so a group in complete contrast to the past group. This is a group that is supposed to be centered in stillness at the moment to, again, rediscover that guiding light. Y'all have the Hermit card. Y'all may have been getting Hermit often if y'all are into tarot or like the esoterics. But yeah, know that, but it's within the darkness, again with the star, like it's within this darkness that this inspiration is going to come. And the reason why it's so dark is because like sitting in that unknown is, spirit is telling me this is how you're trusting yourself again. I feel like there's been an element of so many like directions and so many things taking your energy, and it's like you didn't even know where to get your own energy, where you're sourcing your own energy. And so I feel like this is really a recoming to self and trusting in yourself. I feel like part of the reason why y'all weren't able to make decisions or so wishy-washy about things is because it wasn't coming from a place of you. And so I feel like y'all are really taking the time to reconnect with yourself. And I would love to pull, I'm being called to pull y'all some affirmation cards. So these are the cards that we're going to pull to just get extra guidance. Final messages from spirit. But this is a big confirmation that y'all are supposed to be in this state. And there's a reason why they're not telling me, like with the last group, I was able to tell them because they're progressing forward, right? They were in a different state of movement where y'all are very much so in a state of stillness, and spirit isn't showing me anything after, because that's for you to discover. There's a reason why you're sitting in the unknown, really gaining an element of trusting and being in who you are, right? Trusting who you are as a being is something that's absolutely coming through at the moment. And they're like, really, like, don't focus on the future. Focus on the present, because I feel like you've lost yourself, an essence of yourself in the past through focusing on the future, or focusing on like the future that others wanted for you is also what I'm getting. But we're gonna finish off with these cards to see what other messages Spirit has before we end this reading. But again, trust. This is a process of trust. Let's see. Spirit, those who chose pile number 2, what messages do you have for those who chose pile number 2? Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful. So back in the deck we have perfect match. Boop boop. Perfect match. Okay, so I'm going to read it and I'm going to tell you what Spirit is telling me. So it says, congratulations. You've gotten your and everyone else's wish. This is an auspicious sign that a healthy, authentic relationship is either here or on its way. This is the sort of relationship where you don't have to compromise, settle, sell out, or otherwise be non-you. This is a relationship anchored in truth and love that neither party will have to hide their farts from. Smells like a special duo. And so what I'm really getting with this is the perfect match, because this is you meeting yourself. Finally meeting yourself, which is why you're able to have a healthy, authentic relationship. That's the healthy, authentic relationship that's on its way to you, is your relationship with yourself. Now let's talk about the cards that fell out. We have resilience. And these are affirmation cards, so I will read them. Reliability. And then we have tact. So, resilience. Sticks and stones may break my bones, and unkind words can somehow drain every bit of joy and color from my once rosy life. But nothing can ever permanently damage the real me. Y'all are getting to the core of the real you. I love myself. I cherish myself. And I vow to remember that I'm always camped out in the depths of myself, even when I don't even... even when I don't feel like very much of myself. So this is complete confirmation. Y'all are diving into the depths of yourself. Even if right now you do not feel like, you don't even know who that is, this is the energy. This is the energy. The cards are speaking to you. Next, we have reliability. I am reliable. When I say I'll do something, I take whatever that something is seriously. This applies to all commitments, even the ones that may have seemed small and insignificant to a less reliable me. From now on, flaking is just for dandruff commercials and cereal factories. So really what I'm getting is y'all are really being able to root and rely on yourselves. Rely on that source from within. Trusting yourself. And then lastly, we have tact. I speak and act with care, remembering that impulsive words or a harsh tone can sometimes hurt others. If it feels like I'm walking on eggshells, I'll remind myself that those eggshells might actually be a shop full of china, and I might actually be a bowl. Then I'll remind myself to stop mixing metaphors. So how I'm really taking this is that it's so important as you're journeying and discovering within that you are the one guiding your way. With the I speak with tact and care. For me, this is really calling on self-reliance, being able to rely on yourself. So as you're navigating through this darkness, sitting in the fact that you are you and you are whole, and that you already have all of the resources, you already have everything within you, and that ultimately you, your highest self, capital S self, will always know what is best for you. And pile number 2, these are all of the beautiful, abundant, safe, surrendered, trusting messages I'm getting for y'all. I totally want to thank my guides, your guides, for guides, guys, for delivering these messages. Ashe. And I also wanted to share with y'all that if you enjoyed and you want to continue to connect further, I do have all of my links to connect with me down below. I also have my PayPal, Cashapp, if y'all want to donate and help support. And I am currently taking personal readings. So, yeah, these are all the messages I'm getting for y'all. And y'all got this. Literally, you are the inner light. That's the hermit. He realizes that he is that guiding light for himself. And that's exactly what y'all's energy is at, and that's exactly what's being supported by the universe. I love you all, and until next time, stand in your authentic light and continue to shine bright, boos. I love you. Hello, love, boos, and light beings. That chose pile number 3. Let's get into your energy again. So, the energy, the vibe that I'm picking up for y'all, where you're currently at, where your energy's at, y'all are in a go-getter mode, okay? Like, y'all are in a go-getter mode. This is very, like, y'all are really stepping into your masculine energy. So, by masculine, that's, like, going out and seeking. Feminine energy, we all have both, okay? There's just 2 polarities in one whole. We're whole beings. We have both, right? But I see y'all are really in your stepping into that masculine energy where you're going and seeking instead of being and attracting. Like pile number 1 was very much so progressing and moving forward, but from a very feminine place where they're really working inwards and letting the as within, so without, like letting what they're feeling within attract and reflect their external. But y'all are going and getting it. I feel like the energy that I'm picking up is y'all are very revitalized, like sun energy. Some of y'all might not even know where this is coming from, but I'm just getting like a lot of like vitality, also fun. I'm picking up like big Leo energy. So either y'all have like prominent Leo placements, may have a Leo North node, but that's some of the energy that I'm getting as far as signs. But what I'm seeing here with the energy that you're moving forward, you're really like cutting ties with limiting beliefs, with the lack mindset, with the things that were holding you back. You're literally cutting that shit off because you have the Knight of Swords starting your reading. This is the fastest moving knight, okay? And this is specifically like y'all are going and getting it to whatever dream you want to make a reality. Whatever vision you've had in your mind, now is the point where y'all are going and getting it, is what I'm seeing. Because we also have the Knight of Pentacles right here. So this has to do with literally making your dreams a reality, taking the non-physical and bringing it into the physical. And y'all are making magic. You have the Magician finishing off your reading. Y'all are doing and showcasing your skills, what have it be. So it doesn't have to be like the traditional way of like, yes, I'm going and I'm seeking this job. It could be, yes, I'm putting myself out there, right? It's essentially just putting your energy out there, and you are being noticed. One card that came out that I was like, ooh, Spirit, I want 3 cards. The first card that I shuffled, the first 2 that came out were the Knight of Swords and the King of Cups. And there's a reason why this King of Cups came out, because there's someone who has their eye on you. This is someone who is more mature than you. So this could be like age-wise, it could be career-wise, but there's someone who's seeing what you're doing and the energy that you're putting out there, and they want to come in and support you. So this may be, I'm getting like job opportunity vibes, okay? I'm really getting job opportunity vibes, or like mentorship. Someone who sees the energy and the work that you're putting out there, and it almost, I'm seeing it like, it really reminds them of themselves, and they really are, one, admiring, encouraging, and supporting you, and they want to make that step and show that support to you, is really what I'm being shown. Especially, again, with that Magician energy, it's like y'all are just showcasing your skills. Y'all are like, listen, this is me. These are all the amazing things that I can do, and you're being noticed. You're being noticed by it. Your energy, people were literally magnetizing towards you, because also with this, like, it's like what Spirit is showing me, it's like you have the element of protection. So with the Knight of Swords, you've been able to not only like protect yourself, to like cut off the things that no longer serve you, but also attract this abundance, these goals that you are going to be reaching. So this is where y'all's energy is at. Like, I'm like complete like vitality is what I feel. Like source, y'all may have been really working on your solar plexus, because there are a lot of yellows. Yeah, this is the energy, and y'all may have, this is going to be a surprise. There's someone who's watching you and your energy, and you're upgrading, and they want to surprise you with some sort of trip, venture, or journey. Okay, and that can be as simple as like, right, when you create a relationship, a partnership, or like a mentorship with someone, like those are journeys within themselves, right? But I see it's like someone is noticing you, and they want to connect. They want to connect. So that might be a job opportunity. That might be a mentorship. But like eyes are noticing you. Like literally all eyes on you. Like this Magician is an eyeball. He has all these people looking at him. And then you have this person also looking at you from the distance. It's like there's so many eyes. We have the happy squirrel in the back. Like, look at this tree looking at this happy squirrel. Like the sun. So I'm going to pull, especially for y'all, I'm going to pull these self-care cards. Because with your bright and like vital energy, I'm being called to pull these to help balance and also be able to replenish this energy that y'all have, so you're able to maintain, so it's something that can be sustainable. So we're going to balance out this energy with some re-energizing and energy giving advice from Spirit, just ways that you can continue to give fuel to the fire so to speak, for y'all, and help balance out this energy. So let's see, Spirit, what messages do you have for those that chose pile number 3? Ways they can balance and replenish their energy for pile number 3. would like one more card. Ooh, even when I said that. So fun fact, during this process, don't be afraid to ask for help. Because me asking for spirit for another card and then getting blocked in my throat, it goes to show me that part of this Knight of Swords and like eliminating the things that no longer serves you and really being and sitting in your voice and the strength within that is also being able to ask for help. And again, I think that's where this mentor is going to come in. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Spirit, can I have one more card? Thank you. Ooh, okay. Back of the deck, we have watch a movie. And so what I'm getting with this watch a movie vibe, so take it at face value, of course, as well, but also the intuitive message that I'm getting with this is, especially for y'all who love like Disney movies, or like there were really prominent movies that you've watched that inspired you, especially on the path that you're on today. Spirit, what I'm seeing with the advice from Spirit with watch a movie, when you want to revitalize and like replenish that energy, is to watch those movies, watch those YouTube videos that inspire you, that little you loved, in order to help revitalize and replenish your energy when you're feeling low. Then we have sync with the moon, as well as drink tea. So drinking tea, the amazing thing that I'm getting from this, and like amazing thing about tea, it's beautiful for grounding. So sometimes I personally experience when I have like a lot of this energy and I just want to go, it's also important to be able to ground, because if we're talking about like polarities and like the way that energy is charged, fire and air are positively charged. Water and earth are negatively charged. So when you need to replenish yourself, the tea is going to help ground you, sink you in to the present moment when you need to replenish yourself. And then what we have with sync with the moon, what I'm getting, one, allow, and this is of course like take it as it resonates. If you're not into following the full moons and the new moons in order to manifest and like use that energy to help cultivate the reality that you want, then leave it here. But if that's something that you're interested in, or you want to know how to use the planetary alignment like the moon in order to help guide you and call in even more support, I'm seeing here with sync with the moon, something that can be very beneficial and fruitful is setting intentions with the full and new moon. I'll link below some of my favorite YouTubers that have really helped me when it comes to like learning about the moons and like setting intentions with that. But also just like the moon has ebb and flows. This is really calling you to, even when you're in this very charged energy, as simple as using the moon cycles to help guide your actions moving forward. So for example, typically new moon, that's when we're planting the seeds. The first quarter moon, that's when energy, literally energy, is progressing forward. Fun fact, don't know if you know this, but the moon literally controls the gravitational pull of the waters on Earth. And what percentage of we are water? More than 50%. That's what I know for damn sure. So why would it not affect us? So really syncing your actions up with the energy of the moon will also be very supportive, because there is always a time for that rest. And so new moon, intention setting, first quarter moon, that's when the energy is starting to gain momentum. Full moon, that's when the energy is at its peak. And then we go to last quarter, that's when we're starting to finish things off. I just saw 1212. That may be an important angel number. So if you want to look up 1212, look it up, see what message comes to you, but it's also from you, because we're all just a reflection of you. But so full moon is the culmination point. Then last quarter is when we're starting to finish things up. And then we go back into the new moon, which is essentially that period of rest. So especially if you have your own personal moon cycle, aka you menstruate, this could just be a simple call of really letting that be the guide. And then if you don't menstruate, you can still literally use the moon, the moon cycles that we have going on right now. So beautiful pile number 3, my energetic ass pile. This is your reading today about where your energy is at. I want to thank your guides so much, as well as my guides, for being able to deliver these divine messages. If you are interested in connecting with me further, I have my Instagram, TikTok, as well as Facebook down below. I also have my PayPal and Venmo if you want to bring in any donations to support your gal. Okay, those are always welcome. Always welcome, and I receive with open arms. And you can also book a personal reading with me if you like. And if you feel like someone needs to hear this reading, like, share this. Be like, boo, this is you. This is your energy right now, and I just feel like this would be helpful. Okay? I love y'all so much. And until next time, stand in your authentic light and shine bright, boo-boos. I love you.